Game 2 between the Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Clippers. Luka's got a pass to the basket. All the way to the hole.
Wait a minute, Luka. I didn't know you had that in your game.
Break it off. And the foul.
Oh, no.
That's not fair either. Luka gets the triple on the move. Wow. Hardaway for three. Got it. The shocker of all shockers so far. The Dallas Mavericks have stunned the Los Angeles Clippers.
It's hump day. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to First Take. Thank you for hanging out with us. That was a heck of a tease, Stephen A. Smith. I'm fired up for today. Middle of the week, we're ready to go. Max Kellerman looking dapper as usual. And gentlemen, you know where we're starting. The Clippers. So Luka Doncic, a wrecking ball, 39-7-7 as he leads his Mavericks to a commanding 2-0 lead over Kawhi, Paul George, and the Clips. Keep in mind, both those games were back in LA. Friday, they head back to their home turf, Dallas. Ty Lue, you getting concerned?
I'm not concerned. Like I said, they got to win 4 games, and you come in on an opposing team's floor and you play. There's no pressure on you to make shots because you're supposed to, you just try to come in and steal a game or steal 2 games. But now they got to go home and try to keep up the same shooting. So it's easy to come on the road and do that when there's no pressure on you. So we'll see in Game 3.
There is none. There is a competition. We got to rise to the occasion. Fact of the matter is, if we don't, we're done for. But there's no level of concern.
No level of concern. Stephen A., is Kawhi the problem for LA?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And by the way, let me say this. We all know how much love and respect I have for Ty Lue. And Paul George is one of my favorite peeps and one of my favorite players. They both lying through their damn teeth. Don't lie to the American public like that and tell them you ain't worried. Hell yeah, you worried. You know why? Because I'm going to say it on ESPN, you getting your ass kicked. That's what's happening right now. That's what's going on with the Los Angeles Clippers. We've got a situation where Kawhi Leonard has dropped 41. I understand that. But this is why I'm not letting him off the hook, Max. And Max, you know where I'm going, baby. I'm very, very predictable with this. Ain't nobody questioning the greatness of Kawhi Leonard. A matter of fact, I'm asking for significant validation on both ends of the floor. Luka Doncic is the best player in this series. Period. 22 years old, second time in the playoffs, and busting their living you know what. He gave it to you in the bubble. He put you on notice that he was there. Did you see the disrespect that he showed to the Clippers? I mean, Max sitting up there, he cussing them out in Slovenia. What is Slovenia? I don't know what the hell he's
These are European languages.
I mean, it's a European language.
None of us know.
Cussing them out, talking smack. Yo, Patrick Beverly, you too small. Yo, Kawhi, you can't deal with me. Whatever this person, you too damn slow. Talking smack to them. While dropping 39 on them, busting their little butt. And then, to accentuate the level of disrespect, this dude is literally shooting 3-point shots off of one leg, leaning off his left leg, and just throwing like he playing a game of horse. And playing with them, talking smack to them, busting their little living, you know what. I know what Kawhi Leonard did in the first half. I understand he ended the game with 41, but when it really, really counted, where the hell was he? Couldn't be found. But you could find Luka, and I don't want to hear anything about Paul George. Paul George shot 54% from the field, even though it was only 1 for 7 from 3-point range. Last time I checked, he's the second option. He did drop 28, okay? He showed up. Kawhi Leonard is the one with the crown dangling from his mirror. Kawhi Leonard was the one with the New Balance commercials in his convertible. Kawhi Leonard was the one that said, yo, King James, it's a new king in town. Last year, King James was waiting for him, okay? You gave up a 3-1 lead in the Western Conference semis and got bounced. And this year, on the same night that the King showed up in Phoenix with Anthony Davis, understanding they couldn't afford to fall to 0-2, they handled their business, and on that same night, Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers found themselves in a 2-0 hole to a Dallas Mavericks team that looks better, that has a 22-year-old who is better than anybody that they got right now, and busting their living, you know what. I'm going to say it one more time so everybody understands that even though I know that this is Disney, it's the Disney Channel, it's the kids, and we love the kids. Stevie love the kids. He sure does. Bottom line is, Clippers getting their ass kicked. They better handle it. They better handle it.
You have a lot of shows. What show is this again?
Stephen A's World.
What show is this?
Plus.
What show is this?
This is First Take.
Okay, because I feel like we entered Stephen A's world just now. Because only in Stephen A's world does a dude show up, drop 41, 6 and 4 with 2 steals, 9 out of 10 from the free throw line, 14 of 21. He's hitting 2/3 of his shot from the field, 4 of 7 from 3. Talk about 50, 40, 90 with 41 points. And in your opinion, he's the problem. It's not Kawhi Leonard is not the problem, Stephen A.
Okay.
Now, Paul George had a nice game, except, by the way, 4 minutes and change left in the game. He finds himself being guarded by Kristaps Porzingis on the perimeter. On the broadcast, they're yelling. Put it on the floor. Now, you put it on the floor, it's a one-possession game.
Yep.
Who's going to stop you in the paint? It's a one-possession game. Instead, he shoots, misses, of course.
Yep.
Doncic the other way, 7-point game, right? So in key moments. Now, why are these things happening? You're blaming Kawhi. I'm blaming Ty Lue. Ty Lue is the issue right now. Now, he could make in-series adjustments, and he better, because it's not just that they're getting their you-know-what's kicked. It happened twice at home, as Molly points out. That's a problem. But Ty Lue is the issue. Why did you get Rajon Rondo? What was the point in bringing in Rondo? For these moments, to organize your offense, especially under pressure. To give yourself, when it matters most, a big 3. How many minutes Rondo played last night? 19 minutes.
19 minutes.
Reggie Jackson played 30 minutes. Reggie Jackson, of all the starters, right? Reggie Jackson was minus, I'm forgetting already, minus a lot in 30 minutes. You know what Rondo was? He had the smallest, everyone's minus on the Lakers, right? He had the smallest plus minus on the Lakers. In other words, when he was in the game, the Lakers operated better, Clippers. The Clippers operated better, because he did this with the Lakers too. Better, much better than with him out of the game. So let me ask you something.
Interruption.
Yeah.
Rondo was a plus 13.
Plus 13. Plus 13. Because the bench.
Right.
The Clippers bench.
Right.
He was plus 13.
Plus 13?
Right. Excuse me. Yeah. Reggie Jackson, I think, was the minus.
Plus 3.
Reggie was plus 3?
Plus
All right.
3.
Anyway,
plus
Rondo
3.
was better than Reggie. There's a lot of plus minuses dancing around in my head right now.
Okay.
Rondo was plus 13. Why is Patrick Beverley starting? Why is Reggie Jackson getting that much burn? And why is Rondo languishing on your bench when the whole reason you brought him in was for this? You think it's just going to be ISO Paul George taking a jump shot over Kristaps Porzingis in what could be a 1%? If Rondo's in the game, you think all these things are going down the same way? It's not. That's not on Kawhi.
In fairness to your argument, I can understand where you're coming from, because Rondo definitely needed to play more than 19 minutes. That is what you brought him here for, Max. I don't disagree with your point, okay, in regards to that. I'm also not letting Marcus Morris off the hook. Here's why. Marcus Morris, you're a damn good player. He's a damn good player, and he's a glue piece to the squad. What the hell are you doing fouling out? Because you setting a move and pick, and you get your elbow or your arm up to somebody's face with under 4 minutes or around 4 minutes left in the game. You have any idea how pivotal you are? You know you got 5 fouls. You're a seasoned veteran. This is a playoff game. You can't make that kind of damn mistake, Marcus Morris. You better than that. That man is a good player, and you have glue pieces to every team. Marcus Morris is one of those players. You can't make that kind of mistake. So I thought that was a very valuable thing that happened. You can't foul out of that game. That's number 2. But I'm going to get back to why I'm pointing the finger at Kawhi, because I'm not looking at just numbers. I know what Kawhi can do offensively. I know offensively in terms of his efficiency and what he brings to the table. This brother's top 5 talent in the world. I know how elite Kawhi Leonard is. But we also talked about his defense. And that's what made him special. He was an MVP in the finals because of his defense. Although LeBron averaged 28 against him, LeBron shot 37% from the field back in 2014. That helped, and a lot of people credited Kawhi, obviously, with that, and he got league MVP. You came after you won the title in Toronto. You came to L.A. with that mantra, that reputation. And this dude, Luka, giving it to them. And I'm not talking about just giving it to you. I'm talking about talking smack to each and every one of you and your teammates. I'm talking about you as a leader. When we looked at LeBron last night, when he got in Kentavious Caldwell-Pope's face, I want you to shoot the damn ball. Shoot. Got all in this mug. You look at the little elements that LeBron brings to the table.
That's
Rondo.
That is not Kawhi.
That is not Kawhi.
That is not Kawhi.
That is Rondo's job. That's what he